7th portfolio update on my TD Ameritrade options portfolio. The account value is sitting at 4,343.44 today, and this was a pretty huge week for my portfolio. Tons of options events happening, so we're just going to go over that today. So to start off, you'll see my positions are very small. You'll notice I do not have any shares of Ford. I do not have any shares of Palantir like I did in the last video. I had 100 shares of both. And I'm also do not have a lot of options here, so we're going to go over why that is. We actually had 4 options expire this week, and yeah, so let's just start off with the history here. So we started off, we're doing a new thing, so we're going to scale into JEPI. We're going to buy, here I'll show you real quick. Here it is. We're going to buy 1 share every Monday, 2 shares on every Tuesday, 1 share every Wednesday, 2 shares every Thursday, 1 share every Friday of the week. That way, every single week we're buying basically a single share for every single day, so 7 shares a week. So you'll see that in my history here. We bought 1 share at JEPI, and then you'll see this right here. Now, I sold a call option on the S&P 500, and then I also bought a call option on the S&P 500. So I started trading credit spreads this week, which is pretty significant. So I basically traded this credit spread here. For the first time I traded credit spreads on this account, and it actually ended up going in my favor. So you'll notice here I have a new section on my spreadsheet for credit spreads, and for this one you can see we opened a short position on SPY for $31 in premium, and then we bought a long position for $19 in premium on January 23rd, and we ended up closing it this Friday for an overall profit of $2 on $200 of collateral, so a nice little 1%. And I was a little bit upset with this one, only because I basically bought it for the wrong expiration date by accident. So I was trading in class, and I accidentally bought it for the wrong expiration date. So this was supposed to expire this Friday, but it ended up I accidentally bought it to expire next Monday. So had I correctly typed in the date, then we would have gotten the full $11 in premium. But instead, we're only left with $2, but we're still profitable. So I'm happy that we're still profitable. We would have gotten a lot more money. But of course, there's always next week. You can see my plan and my rules here. My plan is to open a spread every Monday and then close every spread on Friday of that same week, and hopefully make an extra $10 a week just off of spreads. And so far it's going pretty well. So yeah, if we go back here, you can see I opened that spread on Monday. I actually ended up using my ATM card with TD Ameritrade. I ended up withdrawing $20 via an ATM with my card, and they paid me the fee back. So the $3 fee that Wells Fargo charged me for using their ATM, they paid back in full, so that's good. And then I bought 2 JEPI on Tuesday as per my plan. Also on Tuesday, I ended up selling 3 Palantir puts for $5 each, so a total of $13 at the $6 strike price. I also ended up selling a Ford put. Now both of these puts were at like a 0.1 or less delta. These were kind of just, I'm just trying to get some extra, money generated here just on the side, because I know these will not get hit, and I'm not trying to enter any new stock positions going forward. So just in the meantime, while I'm slowly buying JEPI, I have a ton of cash left over, so I thought I might as well just start opening some puts that I know will not get hit, just for some extra money on the side. So I opened those, and you can see those are already both up around $9 in total, so that's very good. Going back here, buy more JEPI, buy JEPI, buy JEPI, and then just yesterday, you can see I bought back my credit spread for $14 and $4. We look on the spreadsheet here, you can see those here, and that netted us a $10 difference, and we initially sold for $12, so that gave us a overall difference of $2. So that was our gain there, which is a 1% gain on collateral, not bad. And then we had all of this go on, which these are all option expirations. So you can see all of my call options that I sold on my Palantir and my Ford ended up going in the money and expiring, and my shares got called away. Unfortunately, these were a lot higher in price than my call option strike, but that's kind of just the risk you take. I think Ford was at like $13.25 per share, and I had to sell it at $12.05, so ended up losing about $75 there. And then for Palantir, I think it might have been at $7.25, and I had to sell it at $7. So took a bit of a loss there, but you can see overall I'm still down on Ford quite a bit, and I just don't think I'll be making this back anytime soon. and I also don't really care to make it back that much, to be honest. I might continue selling puts like I'm doing here that I just know will not get hit. But if we go to Palantir, you can see I'm up quite a bit overall on Palantir. I've been wheeling Palantir for 150 days now, which is kind of crazy to think about. So yeah, I made $108 overall with all these, puts selling and call selling. You see on my actual shares, I only lost about $50. So, yeah, that's not bad. And actually, yeah, no, that is correct. So I only lost $50. I initially got assigned at $7.50, and I had to get assigned again at $7. You can see I closed my other wheels. Like I said, I'm not really looking to wheel anything anymore. I'm kind of interested in credit spreads and JEPI. I might end up still wheeling energy transfer, but for now I just kind of stored these away. And if we look here, you can see my P&L getting very close to breaking even. You can see the blue line is my chart, the yellow is the S&P. We see we're destroying the S&P 500 right now. Apparently not. That's not true though, because I know we're beating it right now. I don't know why this says this, but I can tell you that we are in fact beating the S&P 500. Oh yeah, there we go. Sorry, I was looking at the wrong box. We're beating the S&P 500 by 0.3%, and I think if we continue to sell spreads, and in my opinion, the S&P is very overbought currently. You can see we broke out of this downtrend. The RSI is showing majorly overbought. The MACD is peaking pretty high. We have a lot of economic news next week, so this could either potentially end this bear run, I don't know, or it could just tank the market. So I'm happy with my current positions because I'm very, very low volatility currently. I mean, JEPI barely moves every day, and I don't have any tech stock positions like I did before, so we're kind of just chilling right now. Just gonna keep selling spreads and stuff. Let's see. So yeah, you can see our year-to-date P&L is just absolutely skyrocketed. We're up 7% year-to-date, pretty much. And yeah, so we're about to break even. JEPI should pay its dividend soon for me, and that'll make me a nice little extra bit of money. And here's our paper trading goals. I'm just gonna quickly check if this one ended up profitable. I believe it probably did. So I ended at 405.68. 405. It was very close, but I think we did end up profiting barely on this iron condor. But yeah, so we started trading spreads. I'll go over my spread rules real quick. So my rules are that the short leg has to have a 0.05 delta maximum. I do $2 with strikes from initial short leg. I always open on Mondays or Tuesdays, and I always close on that Friday, or the expiration date is for that Friday. I sell on the ops. So I kind of just took my put and call selling rules and just changed them a little bit to follow spreads. Sell at support and resistance. Close spreads early at these, and use max of 5% of overall account on spreads, because if one spread goes against me entirely, I don't want to lose a lot of my overall account value, so I'm just going to take a 5% hit. I'm considering whenever I sell, let's say, a call spread, that I'll also sell a put spread, because technically it's the exact same risk, but it's actually lessened because of the fact that the collateral is the same and only one can get hit. So I'm thinking of doing that, which is basically just an iron condor, but I would open them on different dates and manage them separately. So I think I might do that. But yeah, so that's the portfolio update for the week, and I'll see you guys next week.